Nah, don't touch, don't touch. Don't touch, don't touch. right first, under the tent.
When your best friends are gone and it's only you, get out of a slip and not the music. Everybody wanna feel like free, forget the troubles and the rock. You can feel already the music sweet, it's sweet. Everybody wanna feel like free, forget the troubles and the rock. You can feel already the music sweet, for every pain there's a melody, yeah. For every trouble there's a melody that brings everything together. So everything together.
Now watch no face, make no more pardon. Enough drugs, money, they are cherry garden. No individual society applauding. You can't ask anybody when they get them starting. But no politician taking donation. So no criminal will never see a station. Never see a cell, not even a courthouse. But every Sunday we see them taking vote out. Narcos resort and car dealership. The construction company, them just don't legit. Use wash the money, turn it round and hide it. When the kick back, they come in, the government delight it. So police cancel operation. Some real bad man conversation. Now if you check his situation,
Where I come from, nice place.
come take a look in a Jamaica.
Right. Woodstock, Woodstock. Woodstock, yeah, right there.
Well, I don't think we can find it. After all of the things that you did. Well, I don't think we can find our way back. After all of the things that you did. So what you needed in the world, I go change them. Some things are just too hard to forgive. All of my friends, they used to warn me about. But I couldn't see a thing. I know the past is coming right back to haunt you. I hope you like it when the things start to fire too much light. You girl, you're full of too much light. I say you're full of too much styling. I know my love for you is wild. How many times we had the same conversation? Why you always find a reason to lie? And girl, it seems you need some deep meditation. I don't think you got the skill for the try. Someone that tell me I'm the one that keep you crazy. When I think about the tricks that you pull, I know you tell me that you wanna be my lady. But if you want one call, you could have one.
When all the money that they rock from ghetto youth eating up, they fly you to Mars. The system of defense that breaks down like that's when we realize the whole of we are ghetto people. So tell me some bosses, they don't forget the people. Remember, I still never left the people. No time, yeah. with them proper. Every youth up shop of 46 exam. Let me show you what a flash shot in the sun.
They get the youths about the choice of them a make. Naughty, naughty, now join no party. Look what the politician them do to Cardi. Look what the politician them do to him. If son resurrect it and look what them do to him. Cause they will use and dispose of your those who are close to you. If you choose to tread the road, you know. So rather be that if you want tonight, carry the scars of a coffee. I carry the fire of a bell chasing. Take when your mind get a chance to represent. Cause you might have no past to present. So take the past of your past and present to. I'll make it past of the blast and present to. So we go back to the ancient ways and don't see tricks that you made and change. Mentally get and train the one goal of an aim at the same place.
Rather keep it going inside. Even in the dark and night. I feel like the fire of the one who shines your light. You know, so we talk about friendship, we talk about real star, real recognize real. So we got all the friends, them from the ends, them a bill. Cause the kill spot can never be a kill spot. Yeah, me now. Them who know so them not sell out them on a need. And for all of the one them who know so them not beg out them big shade. I love my friend, my friend. The ones that true and not sell out. Sit down here for my friend, my friend. When you step out for the money and life, I want you for my friend, me defend it. From country straight back to town, I want you for my friend, not pretend it. No office be a feeling now. And you have face and the pressure you can link your friend them because them are dead for you. And if your friend them can't let that be your friend them already. Oh, you have to tell them your business and then go tell everybody. I saw you get to know the ones who really into you. And I know because of where you are, make them all link to you. You know have to watch out in your cup when them are drink with you. I a real friend them down. So now Martin Luther Black, Malcolm X Black, Lewis Black.
Let me get my mic. Well.
We are in the Hollis Clifton basketball court in Carlton Lane, San Fernando. This evening, we had a back-to-school exercise. To tell us more about it, let's listen to Sharon Gilbert, the person who spearheaded the exercise.
Hello, good evening. Well, my name is Sharon Gilbert, and we decided to do a back-to-school supply drive for the less fortunate kids. Not only in Carlton Lane, but some kids from Pleasantville, as far as Marabella, Monrepo, Broadway. We decided to do this because we realized with the economy, a lot of parents out of work, a lot of single parents, both single moms, single dads. And we normally do a Christmas treat with toys for the kids in the areas, but with the way the economy is going, I decided to do to give kids back to school supplies. I had a lot of help. I want people to know that it's not Sharon Gilbert alone who bought all this stuff or who had a lot of sponsors. I have friends as far as Germany, Canada, a lot of my friends in New York City, Boston, Miami, who contributed like backpacks, crayons, lunchbox, pencils, rulers, markers, stuff for school. So it was easy. Most of the stuff, or all the stuff was bought in New York City, shipped from New York City to Trinidad. So, and a lot of my friends, my daughter-in-law, came together and made it easier. We did it by tickets. We printed tickets and we gave out to kids, like 10 in this area, 10 in that area. So, made it easier. We found out kids who were really in need of stuff to go back to school and couldn't afford like a new backpack, pencils, basic school supplies. And we choose Carlton Lane because home. It's basketball court back in the days where I was raised, and it's easier. It's easy to do it here. So that's what it was about. And it was fun. The kids had fun. The parents, had fun. So I thank all my friends. They know who they are, who always contribute, always help. Some of them donated money, cash. Some of them bought the stuff and shipped it to my home. And then I ship everything to Trinidad. There we are.
Sharon, you seem to have a passion for exercises like this. It's not the first one, and I'm sure it's not the last one. What other activities have you organized in a similar vein?
Well, we started going to the homes. Like there's Mothers Union, and I would go like take lunch or dinner or stuff for the kids like that. But I just figure I'm not a millionaire, but I also know what it is not to have, fancy stuff, like when I was that young. So I love the look on the kids' face when you give it to them. Look at them today when they get a backpack, just a simple backpack. And it people would think, well, it's just a book bag and some pencil, but a book bag and a pencil could change a child's life. And I think, anything to do with school and learning is good.
Benefits.
Yes, there are benefits.
Long term.
Yeah. So I love to do the toys because kids with toys. But I also think that school supplies, as we say, one book and one pen could change a child's life. So hopefully I could do it again next year and do more kids. We did, I think, 80-something kids today. We had catered for 85 kids. So the ones that didn't make it because of the rain, some people saw the rain didn't come, we're going to drive around tomorrow and take it to them because we know who we give the tickets to.
So, Sharon, this is summer in Trinidad and Tobago.
Bye-bye, Santa Claus.
What next? What next for you? Because you going back to New York and eventually back to Greece, wherever. I see you on Facebook all over the world. What next for Sharon Gilbert?
Really, hopefully, going to school. Going to the schools here. If I'm here like once a month, once every other month, and trying to talk to the kids about staying in school and just talk to the kids, the young girls, about pregnancy, because I've been there, done that. So anywhere where I think if I can make a change in one child life, because I know what, situation with my son and kids that I see grow up with, sometimes kids just need a little encouragement to stay in school. And the most important thing is staying in school, get an education. And I know sometimes you're well educated and it's hard even to get a job. But I think if I could talk to 50 kids and make a difference in one child's life, I think I will feel good. It's just, I travel the world and I see different people in different places, and it's not only Trinidad alone have less fortunate kids. It's not Trinidad alone has crime. I live in Brooklyn. And, people talk about Trinidad, and Trinidad is my home. I love Trinidad, and anything I could do to bring back to Trinidad or to help somebody in Trinidad kids it's just my passion. As I always tell you, Hollis, I remember where I come from. It's the main yes, where we all came from. So just helping, just giving back. You don't have to have a lot. Most people always think you have to have a lot to help somebody. That's not it. And I always feel better in giving than receiving. That's just me. So hopefully we could do it bigger next year and we could still do the toys and stuff.
You mentioned about the situation.
I leave that, and I don't want to affiliate it with everything that I do. It's in the hands of the authority that's in charge of it. My son is already gone, and if it's God's will that the right thing come out of it, I leave it in God's hand. If I am thankful for everything that I am receiving, as I always say, God has fought all my battles, and have some things you just have to leave up to the Lord. And He's given me strength to do everything else in a positive way. I don't want to think about negative. So this is about helping the kids and giving back to my community, and I know God will bless me with more so I could give back more.
If you had to send a message to parents like yourselves who have got children and they're not always here to be with the children, what would it be?
And have people who say you went away, you make it. Life is what you make of it. I was fortunate to have a good mom who took care of my kids. And it's not only babysit. My mom tried her best with my children. And, sometimes people say that you travel and you send stuff for your kids, and they call them barrel kids. And my kids weren't barrel children. I was always there. The minute I could have come home, I'm always here. So if it's 12 months for the year, I'm here sometimes 10 times for the year. So I just think as long as you don't forget, you could go somewhere to make a better life, but as long as you don't forget your family behind, because sometimes kids have both parents in the country that never travel and go anywhere, and they still turn out to be how they want to be. So most of the time people like to say they leave the children and go. If you talk to your kids every day and you teach them the right way, because I leave my kids in New York and I travel all part of the world and they're fine. So it's not like I'm not in Trinidad and I'm in the US. I travel a lot. So as long as you keep talking to your kids, I just think that's the main thing. If you keep talking to your children and showing them the right way, sometimes it's still up to the child's mind. So that's it.
Okay, Sharon, be strong.
I am strong.
God
Stay
loves
strong.
you, and so do I.
Thank you, Hollis.
So I've been speaking to Sharon Gilbert, my neighbor, someone I grew up with in Carlton Lane, and we had it rough, we had it tough, but we made it. So God is watching.
Thank you.
Ciao.
No matter what they do, me I no bound to them. Way they getting on like they want to come for me. So tell them come for me. Tell them we no afraid nobody. All them bad mind people, them who trying to stop we. I looking for fighters here with the same energy. Hit them with powder, tell them all the stink and dirty. Stink and dirty. Tell them we no afraid. Right now I'm feeling the tension, and there's too much to mention. It take up all my attention. Holy of everything you accuse me, and only times you abuse me. But now you cannot refuse me.